So my every shoot is always exciting because people are taking 1 hour to do it. I'll take only 15 minutes to do it because I was always that bright student in school. I want every founder to come in front of the camera and it's always like that. What degree you have taken, try to do that. So that mentality is always there.
Hello everyone, hi, welcome to yet another exciting episode of the Manthan Mehta Show where we take you through the journeys of everyone because I truly believe that हर एक के पास अपनी खुद की अनोखी कहानी होती है. And today we have yet another enterprising person with me, Shivani. Hi Shivani, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
And Shivani, I will sort of request you to please introduce yourself.
Sure. So hi guys, this is Shivani Shah. I am currently working as an entrepreneur. I have my own company called Akshar Studio, which is a digital marketing agency. And I am also a content creator, a travel and lifestyle influencer. And yeah, I've done my graduation in computer science, which is not relevant, but I like to share this because this is something very different from what I'm currently doing.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So let's start with that. You decided to do your graduation in computer science.
Yes. So
Why? What made you do that thing?
So firstly, though, I was not sure what exactly I wanted to do because while I was pursuing while I was in 12th, I went through a very disturbing incident in my life. And then like previously I wanted to do something else. Then 1 year I took a gap. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And that's when I took bachelor's in computer science and I just went with the flow.
Okay. That you landed the goal there.
Yeah.
Without
and then
knowing what is happening.
Yeah, I always wanted to do science. So that's where I took 11th, 12th, I did my science. And then while I was about to give my exams, just 4 days prior, I lost my grandfather, which I was very close to. And that was pretty disturbing for me. And hence I couldn't decide. Then I went numb for like a year. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. Then I worked in a serial. So I have worked as an actor
as well.
Like
okay.
I worked as a negative role.
Okay.
A 9th standard kid who was like a negative role where I was harassing that girl and all of those stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, I took that because I had taken a gap for a year. I did not pursue my graduation. So I took a gap of a year. Then I decided no, I have to learn because I was always that bright student in school who used to always be among top 1st, 2nd, 3rd. And 10th, I did really well in 10th. And until 12th, everything was fine. But then I thought, no, I have to do something and I cannot let myself just go with the flow like this. I have to have a plan and do something. So I thought I used to like coding. So I took bachelor's in computer science. I did pretty well in my graduation. But while I was pursuing my graduation, there were a lot of different things I used to do because I am someone who doesn't like to sit idle, sit free.
Right.
I constantly want to do something. So I started working with a blogger. She's currently a blogger, but that time even she was working somewhere, but she was also working as a costume stylist part-time. So we were working with pretty big celebs. We worked with Parachute, we worked with Livon, all big TVCs. We did costume styling and I was her assistant that time. So that's when this journey started.
Oh, that was a part-time sort of
thing. Yeah. So I was doing my computer science. While doing that, this was something different I was doing. So I started that and then it just went on.
Nice. So now if someone asks you, would you like to go back to your computer science days?
No, not at all. No, because it's not something that I did not like.
Right.
I did it. I took a job for 4 months. I thought I'll continue. But then within the first month only, I was like, what am I doing? Because coding is something that is project based. So you work for 2-3 hours. Like I was very quick at doing everything. So I used to finish my work in 2-3 hours. And then the rest of the day I was just sitting idle, doing nothing, doing time pass, the gossips in office and all. That is something I never wanted to do. And since I was a child, I always used to say, okay, 9 to 5 is not my thing, 9 to 5 is not. I always used to say that. And then one day when I was thinking about it, one night and I was like, what am I doing? This is something I never wanted to do, and why did I go there? But then I realized, okay, I should not even regret this, that I did not try what I wanted to do, what I did my degree in, because it's always like that. What degree you have taken, try to do that. So that mentality is always there. So that is the reason I took that job for 4 months, which I easily got it. And then after like the last, just one day, I told my boss that okay, I am done. I'm not even 4 months. It was 3 months. You are on
notice period.
Not notice period. First 3 months
Probation
is a probation. Yeah.
Right.
So it was the last day of me to tell them yes, and like they were very eager to give me a full.
They wanted to have you in their organization.
So when I told them, they gave me a good offer and everything, because IT field is something good money.
They pay you well.
Yeah, they pay you really well. But then I was like, no, do I really want to do a job? Then I was like, no, I will not be able to do it. And then I went back to, again, social media management thing. So then I took a job as a social media manager at Amity University.
Okay.
So that was again work from home. So almost 2 years I worked there. Since it was a work from home, I started my own page, She Vanishes.
Okay.
As a content creator.
Okay, you started your content creation journey.
And during that time only I was working with that blogger. So everything was manageable.
So you're doing 3 things.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So everything was manageable because it was a work from home. And that it was not like I did not complete that work. Even if it was office, they did not know this, but now
it doesn't matter.
I completed their work. Then I was doing the other things, but that was like that was something I was liking and I wanted to do. So I was trying everything in and around, and then lockdown hit.
Okay.
So I wanted to do my masters again, like
masters in
MIS, Masters in Information System.
Okay.
So it's again related to coding, but 70% is only 30% coding was there. 70% was management.
Okay.
So that is something I wanted to do in New Jersey. So there was this university called Stevens University where I got my admission also. And this happened in March 2020, and then COVID hit. So again, they were like, hey, I'll have to study like from home, online. So then again, I had to take a decision because I wanted to personally go there and not study from here. So again, I took a decision that, okay, no. So I decided that I'm not going. And then I have to stay back here. And I left my job here. So then again, I was confused what to do. So again, those 4 or 5 months, I continued with that blogger. They were editing stuff and all of that I was doing for her. So even that went on. And then in December, like after COVID and everything, again, I thought of doing a job.
Job in what field now?
Social media management. Okay. So I always wanted to start my own company. I was sure, but I thought after 30s, because I think that mentality is there. Itna jaldi I'll not be able to do, because even my father is into something else. Okay. He's a pharmacist. So it's not even relevant to
no background basically.
I can go or something like that. So there was no support, family support was there, but no one from this field in my family. Right. My sister is into banking, and then my brother is into events. So no one was into digital marketing. So I had to still take experience and then start this. So then I again had to go through this interview process. So I just gave interview at one company. So in my life until now, I've only given 3 interviews, out of which 2 already I got a job. Yeah. So I was again very confident when I went for that interview. It was in BKC. So I don't even remember when I have when did I apply for this and when did they approach. I just went and it was a very normal interview, like a talking process, like story from my experience and all of that. So again, that also I cracked, and the same, like they confirmed me like within an hour there only that okay, you're hired and all of that. So I was very excited because it was at BKC. One BKC, and that location and the company also
the aura of BKC.
Yeah, it was very good, and it was a running company called FitPage. So it was a very good company. It was something new also for me, because I am a sports person as well. I play football. Okay. I have
one more layer.
Yeah. I have been playing hockey. I was playing hockey when I was in school. But right now it was only football, and I've always been the sports person in school also.
Right.
So always I used to be first or second, and the day that I'm not participating, people used to be very happy because they get a chance to win. So yeah, that was my sports journey. So this was something very exciting for me because I never imagined that there can be a marathon company who would do all this. So then I joined there, and I had decided that I'll stay minimum for 2 years.
Right.
I'll take experience because it was a startup. So I had a lot of things to learn. And the founder there was also pretty good. He helped me a lot. I gained a lot of knowledge. But after 7 months, again I got stuck into something. I was like, what am I doing? Like there were times, because it's normal office, I never had been through this culture where I was working from office. That was my first job where I was working from office proper, and that there were lots of stuff that were happening around, and I was like I again got confused that, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to listen to people, like when they give me advices? Not really advices, but sometimes it's like an order. Okay, you do this.
Right.
So I was a manager there, but again I was feeling like, do I really want to listen to someone and do it?
Is this my thing or no?
Yeah, or should I ask, like I should be teaching people ki, okay, you all can do this way, you can do this way.
Right.
So again that thought stuck in my mind, and I remember we had that thing when you had come in Garodia, I don't remember. Business.
Yeah, the business session.
Business session was there, and I was again late from my office, but I was like, I have to go anyhow. So I just attended, and I attended only last 15 minutes. But I think that part really changed my thinking, and thanks to you, because I was, and after that also, I think first time I was speaking to you. And Millie helped me out to, she's like, okay, you speak to him, and then you explain both of us that we discussed what we should do and what has to be done. And then that night was something, I don't know, I decided, okay, I have to do this, because twice I tried to put down my papers, but they did not agree. They were like, okay, let's
give it a try.
Yeah, let's work out and all of those things. But that night I was like, no, I want to do my thing. Bhale, I thought I'll do it after 30, but if not now, then I think you told this thing, if not now, then when? You should really start if you already have this in mind.
Right.
But then as soon as I put down my papers, they gave me a notice period of 2 months. And I was like, oh no, it's 2 months. How will I manage? Because you have that thing in mind that now you don't want to do, so you will not do. So, okay, then 2 months, however, I nikala, but then that was the time when I started planning everything.
Right.
The company name, company logo, everything. But after 2 months, the 30th June was my last day, and 1st July was when Akshar Studio started. In fact, it was before that only, because we are already onboarded.
You launched it, the stuff and everything.
So
you got the clients as well on board. That's nice.
We already, because I had contacts through the bloggers that I was working with. I had a few connects before only. I had a few doctors who always wanted to work with me, and luckily they did not find anyone else. And I started approaching them as soon as I put down my papers. So I did not even take a vacation or a holiday for any day, but I immediately, because I was all excited. Finally working as a businesswoman that I had always thought of.
Right.
But 1st July we started, and then I was like, I will work 6 months from home, because immediately I did not want to work in office and stuff like that. So I am a part of an organization called Hari Prabodham, a youth organization. Basically, it's a Swaminarayan thing where we gather and we discuss on life.
Your spiritual side as well.
Spiritual side.
Okay.
So I'm too much into spiritual side.
Yeah.
So we discuss life. So he teaches us to live a life without attitude, ego and anger, which is the most difficult for any one of us to live, right? So he helps us through stories and different things, how we can grow. So everything I used to do, I always used to ask them. So they used to guide me, okay, you can do this, you can do that. Even before taking this decision, so that night, the next day when I spoke to them, so I was like, hey, let me first do my master's in digital marketing, and then maybe I'll start my own thing.
Right.
But then I spoke to them. They are like, they asked me everything, and they're like, you just start your thing. You have in mind, you just start. So everything I do, I always ask them.
Right.
Okay, I want to do this. So after that, that's why the name of the company is Akshar Studio.
I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
What's the idea behind it?
So Akshar is our one of our saints, God. You say
So
God.
just like Akshar Dham.
Yeah, Akshar Dham.
Okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
that's why it's Akshar, and also first letter also, and it's the name of our Swaminarayan God.
Right.
So that is the reason they gave that name, and AS again. S was connecting to my letter as well, so we
Right.
named it Studio. So this is the name that they gave, and then I continued. I designed my own logo. That was the first thing. But there were a lot of complications with the logo. First, I decided something. We already started. After 15 days, again, I had to change. So there were a lot of
Right.
things that I was going through because it was new for me. So I had done this graphology thing with Urja. I think you all had done. So,
She was here.
Yeah. So I had analyzed my logo also with her.
Right.
So that is the reason she told me ki no, I think if you change it, it would be better. Then I was very skeptical because already I had printed my cards, and there were already a few clients that already
Right.
I was sending emails and messages through that name and that logo. Then I was like, "ठीक है, मतलब it's fine. Why not? If she's selling for my good, then I should
And you
do
changed
that."
your
Yeah.
logo as well.
So yeah, so then I changed my logo, and yeah, then we started, like, right now we are a team of 5. We are onboarding 2 more.
Nice.
Yeah. So
And how many clients?
right now we have 12 plus, and we
In around 4 to 5 months.
yeah, it's only been 3 months now. This is the
Oh.
4th month.
Nice.
But Touchwood is going very good, and I'm very happy because there are a lot of things that are coming in, and I'm not even able to, like, what do you call it? I'm still trying to figure out that, okay, this is happening, okay, this is happening. It's still, I'm trying to sink it in. Okay, this has happened, Akshar Studio started. I am an entrepreneur now, and then I have to just keep on working hard every day, because there are times that I just think, when I not really look back, but I just wonder that where I had started and what things I've done and what am I doing now.
Right.
So yeah, there are a lot of things that I do think about when like there are times when I've met a lot of people. I attend a lot of meetings now. I have to pitch them everything about
Right.
What we offer, our services and everything. But in the start, I always used to think, यार इतना मेहनत कर रही हूँ, इतना deck I'm sending them, इतना ये I'm doing. And then when they don't revert back, or when the client doesn't convert, no, because it's always been like the interview example that I gave, कि 3 out of 2 I've already.
Right.
So I was always that person कि एक time में it should happen.
This is
Like,
your
I
first
had
experience
that-
with failure, and that is why there's a problem.
So I don't even call it a failure, but I always think, okay, I'm learning.
Right.
It's fine. It's a process, and people give 100 interviews, people give 100 pitches, and then one client
Hardly a
converts,
few
right?
come in,
So
yeah.
I always think, it will happen. Just think, just manifest. So now when I go to meet a client, I'm all ready. Okay, now bola it's okay. Even say no, I'm still okay.
You're failure proof.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So now I think there are times when there are few clients who in the start I had pitched them, now they are coming back. So I think now when I'm thinking these things, I'm manifesting ki okay, this will happen,
Right.
then things are happening. But it really sometimes scares me ki what if this client goes away? What if this happens? Because now I am not, like, I don't have a fixed thing to earn, and my family is dependent on me right now. So
Right.
there are a lot of things, there are a lot of goals I have in mind. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to travel here, and I want to get these things. But then a lot of times it even scares me because it's not a fixed thing for us. So in this marketing field,
Right.
it all depends on our client. It's not like you're selling a product, it's a service. So it scares me a lot of time, but I motivate myself. I'm very
Well, let's talk. Let's dig a bit deep over here.
Yeah.
Okay. When you started, to start is the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
So what was your thought process when you were actually starting? Because majority of the people, they cannot start.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to be an entrepreneur, everyone wants to earn like money. But kahin na kahin that start is missing. They cannot start it. So let's think about, let's talk about that.
So it was all, and the same that I'm following, the piece that I talk about. So there's this dhun that we do of 30 minutes every day when I sleep. It's a 30-minute Swaminarayan dhun that you chant, like a motivation thing.
Right.
So before starting, they always tell us that, okay, you try to meditate, take a pause, like try to pray or say things that you are wishing to do.
Right.
And then just do it. See what your mind says, and then just do it. So for this start, I was still very skeptical, but there's this lady, like we talk to lady sales that we have. So I just called her. I told her I was very nervous. There were a lot of things that were going on in my mind. That how will I do this? How will I do that? Because I had no one to teach me about it. कि ये ऐसा करना होता है, or you need to do like that. Then there is that lady that I like, our saint that I spoke to. She asked me to speak to a guy who knew about all this. So I spoke to him. I asked him that this is what I'm planning to do. How can I go ahead with this? So then I met them. Like he's our one of our this only in our community where he helps people who want to start new business and all of that. So I went and spoke to him. I first understood that okay, what I have to do. Then he gave me a few targets that this is how you can start. This is what I want you to do in the first 3 months. So that is where
you have to draw the entire plan.
Yeah, okay, so he gave me an entire plan that okay, I have to do this. That is when I was a little sure, okay, I'm going on a right track. I got someone to guide me because I was clueless. I did not know, like, because I'm starting a whole company. Then he told me first you need to register as a solo proprietorship. Right. So I did that.
The administrative thing comes in.
So then I did that. Then I just started, and he only told me that you get an office, rent an office, and start there. You'll not be able to work from home. So I told him confidently, no, 6 months I'm going to work from home. I will not be able to spend so much, like I don't want to spend so much on a rented office and all of that. But he told me this, and on the 6th day, I think it was just a week, and on the 6th day, in the afternoon, I was sleepy, I slept at home. This happened for 3 days. And I was wasting my time, right, in the afternoon. 2-3 hours sleep is like, what am I doing? I could have like how my work is. If I'm working on something, I will do it. If people are taking 1 hour to do it, I'll take only 15 minutes to do it. That is how quick I am. So I wasted time. My work was getting done, but I was not utilizing those hours, right? And the 4th day I called him. I was like, you were right. I need to get an office and start this there. So he told me, you just do it, do that chant, that do meditation like that.
That is more like visualization.
Yeah. We do a lot of, I do a lot of that, and I really believe in that because that is what has always helped me. Meditation is something that I do every night. People do it in the day, but that is the dhun that we do it before sleeping. And morning also I do like a puja thing that we have. Right. So like I believe in a lot of spirituality. A lot of people don't believe that I do this, but yeah, I do. So then he told me to search for it, and within a week, I don't know, it was next to impossible. I just found an office. I don't know when I started, when I told them yes. And then now it's been 2 months that we are working in an office. And then within a month also he told me you try joining BNI. So if you know Business Network International, where all business entrepreneurs are a part of that. And so I joined BNI, which is in Chembur right now. So even that has helped me. Like it's been a month only, but even that is going well. So yeah, I'm just trying to think that there are so many things that has happened, but I'm still trying to sink in that, okay, so many things are happening. And if you say work related, so I am someone who goes to like whichever clients. So I have a few business coaches. I have a doctor, a domat. So whoever is my clients like these, I have to do a lot of video stuff with them,
Right.
as a content strategy part. So I make sure that I only go and shoot there because I am very particular. So quality is something that I never compromise on.
Right.
Well, I have to do it 10 times, but I'll never compromise on my quality of work. So till now, I have not had that I've built that trust in my team for them to go and shoot. So that is where I'm struggling right now because every day I think I have to read. There are a few clients in Kolaba, there are a few clients in Mulund.
So dedication is something that you're working on.
Yeah. So dedication is something that I am trying to do, but sometimes I just feel like very exhausted. And full day I'm
Right.
here, there, and I'm also a part of Leo Club of Mumbai Silver Oak. So I'm a president there right now. So even that is something that has
It's an extra burden or extra responsibility on you.
yeah, like a responsibility to me. That is something I really like because service is something I always love doing. So I am so that is also something that is also a responsibility for me. And there are days when I just struggle.
Now, let's take example by example. Any exciting something that happened. Any exciting stories that you have, a client that you had worked for, and it did go well, and you had a weird situation that happened. And so some random thing.
So my every shoot is always exciting because whatever I've gone with the plan, there are sometimes that client always wants something else. So
It's not happened everywhere.
So it's always exciting because I think even I am learning from the client that wow, this is something that I never imagined that I can do. So recently, the dermatologist that I am working with, I think she did not know about this, that we don't we do designing, but we had never done this. We were new, but we had never done this for an LED board. If you might have seen outside. And even if you see, there are the wall handwriting thing, like this, the embossed thing that they do on the wall. So that thing. So those two things, she just came to me. She's very dependent on me, and she trusts me a lot with everything that she does. So she just told me, okay, we have to do this. You just send it to me like within a week or so. And I was like, okay. I was first trying to think, okay, how do I do this? Because I did not know it's like a normal video. Right. Everything was new for me. So she gave me a size which again was new for us because it's like a wide size, and so I just did it. It just took me like half an hour to design that thing, and I just sent it to her and to see if it was okay and all. And she was so happy. She's like loved it. This is so good and things like that. And I myself was feeling so good about it. I was like, I did not even know this. I'm trying this for the first time. I was not even sure that is this the right thing that should go up on the board or LED board. Should it look like this? And that size was also new, so I was not sure if this is okay. So then, that was not exciting, obviously, but there are times like this that when clients appreciates immediately. So there are designs when I work for an hour and clients don't approve it, and then there are times like these you just do it because you have to send, and you do it within 15 minutes with all the dedication, and then they love it. There are so many times that so there's one more bakery client that I have. So we have put in a lot of efforts for a few designs and sent them, and they are like okay, and we posted. They like it, but there are a few designs which we just thought we edited randomly, a few videos, and we sent it to them, and they are like wow, loved it, and we are like clueless. Okay, they are liking this.
What did you like in this?
Yeah. So there are times like that. Yeah, but there are also times when we have struggled with getting clients on camera. So they are not very confident because right now, if you see on social media platforms, the most important thing is reels and your connect with the audience. So that is what I believe in. Lots of people want to do paid ads and stuff like that. We do it for them, but I try to convince them that you grow organically, because that is something that you will connect with people.
Right.
It may convert or not, but how you are connecting to people is very important. That's what I've analyzed in 8 years of my journey until now, for all the times that I've worked for videos and stuff like that. So when you connect with people, when you talk to them, when you answer their questions, when you are telling them something about they're going through in their life, they will always connect and they'll definitely follow whatever you're saying. So I try to do a lot of that with my client and get them in front of the camera. But still I am struggling with a few clients where they are like, nahi, nahi, hame camera pe nahi aana. But yeah, I try to do this a lot. So
Right.
yeah, that is a thing that I want to do. If you say as a long-term goal, I want every founder to come in front of the camera and
You shouldn't be camera conscious.
yeah,
basically.
because you are the brand and people will trust your brand when you are in front of the camera.
Right.
A lot of people don't believe in that or don't do that. But as soon as people will trust you, they'll trust your brand. That is what I feel. So even I have not started on my page, but Akshar Studio by Shivani, what we have. But recently I posted a video and that video is done really well.
So now that's a validation that you're
yeah. So I tell this to people, but even I am not doing it. So
Right.
even I'm planning to do that soon. But yeah, this is something that I am.
And
that is
see, as an entrepreneur now, you are responsible for many things, not
Yes.
only the work that you are doing. So apart from your core area, that is, let's say, being a marketeer of the digital era, and let's say closing as well, you bringing
Yeah,
the business as well. ये दो चीज को छोड़ के what are the other skills that you are trying to learn right now as an entrepreneur? It may be an administration sort of a thing or finance. How
Definitely,
difficult
I
is
am the
finance
one
for
who's
you?
doing everything right now, from accounting,
Right.
from approaching clients, like working as a business development
Right,
person
right.
for my company, going and shooting for clients, managing a few clients.
But that all was your core until now.
Yeah.
But how do you update yourself with what is happening into accounts and how to actually do the accounts and stuff?
So I am to just I'm struggling right now for making invoices. That is also something that I'm learning because I don't really know. I
Right.
don't have a GST right now.
Right.
I don't have I have a person who like a CA thing who looks after whatever I'm spending and all, but not like very hard and fast that
Right.
every details that I'm sharing. So I am not very like that. I'm struggling with my invoices, sending invoices on time, because that is what an accountant does, right? So I don't know whether whether I'm doing it right or wrong, but I'm just doing it.
But how do you keep yourself updated or just going with the flow?
Updated. I don't know. I don't really get time to look too much into accounting. Sometimes I even goof up. I send less amount. There are times like that where I've sent my clients lesser amount than what I quoted them. So that's fine. Like that is my I have to learn that.
Right.
But maybe I'll soon get someone who does accounting for me. But if you ask me what I'm learning is, I think I'm learning every day a new thing. May it be at shooting at sites
Right.
with my clients, may it be with designs, because it's all about creativity. So every day I try to pick up a topic and maybe read about it. Reading is something I used to like, but right now I don't get time about
Right.
it. So maybe there's a new topic that that we've come up with marketing. So I will just try to read it somewhere. Or even when I'm scrolling through my explore page, I come through a lot of things, because that is what comes in my feed. So I come to a lot of things where there are carousel posts that gives information about social media.
Right.
So now I think is the time where I don't get time to see other people's reel, but I just try to learn about
from
these
social media.
things.
Okay.
Yeah, that
And
is.
towards the end, Shivani, where do you see yourself like 10 years down the line out of all the things that you have done?
So definitely a successful businesswoman, where a lot of people know me and want to be want their work to get done from Akshar Studio.
Right.
And I definitely wish to have a minimum of 3,000 employees working at Akshar Studio
Wow.
and growing together.
That's nice.
And yeah, a lot of clients, lot of work. Yeah.
Nice. We'll be helping like many businesses to
Yeah,
grow in the
yeah,
long term.
yeah.
That's nice. But this is the field that finally you have stuck
Definitely,
onto.
this is the phase that now I'm stuck on. I'm not
Nice.
going to move from this, and I'm really glad that you have been part of like an
Yes.
inspiration to me.
No, thank
So thank you for that, and yeah, I thank you for having me here.
Pleasure.
It's my first ever, but definitely not the last. I have learned a lot of things from this as well. Yeah, so.
That's nice. So an actor, a computer software engineer, a blogger, a content creator, a sports enthusiast.
Yeah.
What are we missing? I'm a spiritual person. And am I missing something?
No.
A stylist. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, a stylist.
A stylist, a marketer, and finally an entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, Shivani Shah, thank you so much for being over here. Truly an insightful, talk that we had, and anything towards the end that you like to end it with.
I just want to say that believe in yourself, give it a start. It's okay, like failures are normal to people. So even I fail every day a lot of times, but I don't use the word failure. I just go with the flow, and I believe in myself that whatever I am doing it for myself.
Nice.
So self-motivation, self-love is very important. Just believe and do it.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.